Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the ride.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like, when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Right on the money. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's reeled in. It's Bernard. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Simpson. Gets it out fast. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking deep, and the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Back to throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Miller. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Law. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They go to the draw. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of...
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Back to throw, it's Simpson. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught behind the line, it's Miller. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grab behind the line. It's McGowan. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. They booted away on fourth down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Wildcats are on the move. Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wideout. The hand to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle, it's long. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for the end zone.
makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The receiver on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Running behind that left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. Here comes the heat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running to the left. He breaks a tackle. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open the second half with a run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll take it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work, fourth time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Right down the middle. This one's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It's a draw. Shakes off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if... There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground, he's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here's the heat. They've got the screen set up. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. The give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Get it out on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his man. It's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's ball.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Inside the 25. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The RPO fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The high crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. They have taken the lead here in the fourth.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They'll give it to him again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go to the counter play. Quick step and go. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UConn answered the bell away from the rent today with an impressive victory. The Huskies knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Things did not go. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Simpson. He's got it. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Bernard. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. On the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw at Simpson. It's complete. Creates a little space. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They just keep firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A huge, pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will tie the game here in the final minute of play.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's long. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.